I know what time it is, man. I'm your host, Goodbye Forever. Today, you tuned in with a word with forever. This shit forever. I got the Hawk stay with me. Introduce yourself.
Call me Hawk. I'm calling me. Calling your favorite. If I'm not, probably was.
Yeah. Yo. Yo, already. Yeah, we gonna get straight to the topic. We ain't gonna play around with y'all because there's been a lot of playing around lately. We gonna talk about something. We gonna talk about something that I didn't even know was a thing. We gonna talk about mental health month. I didn't even know. Did you know? See, man. See, man. We gonna talk about this, man. I had to lean back and kick back real quick because I got to be on the kickback talk with y'all, man. So, how you feel about men's mental health, and what's your thoughts on it? 'Cause I know what I want to say.
I feel like they don't want us to feel nothing. I feel like as men we just not allowed to feel nothing. We can't be happy, can't be mad. Get mad, he's angry, he's this, he's that, he's happy. You ask him what's he happy about. It's just no balance in between. They don't want you to feel it, they just want you to act like it's. Men is one thing that they just can't be unconditional. It's always a condition. It's what you can do for him or what he can do for you. What he provide. As soon as he don't, null and void. It's a lot.
It's definitely a lot, man. Crazy part about the whole thing is just like within a sense, but how we are for real, and how the world is set up for us, or more specifically, America, being black men in America, bro. Like, it's crazy that we don't even lean on each other as much as we should because we were taught to handle it on our own. And not only within that, bro, it's just like, especially in that community, bro, in the black community, it's crazy because it's just like, what's the best thing to a man? A woman, you feel me?
Balance.
Same thing, a woman, the best thing to her is a man. But how is that possible if for the black man and for the black woman, if all we know is feuding against each other for real? So it's like a war within a war. We already had a war with ourselves as a black man, as a black woman. But then again, we had war with each other at the same time. So it's like a double standing war.
I think that comes with communication. You know they say that shit is key, but it's like that cliche. It sounds funny like it's, but it's really the easiest thing, but nobody wants to do it. And I feel like when it comes to men and women, it would be that. Women don't want to take accountability. You said that they don't want to take accountability. They don't want to see themselves in the mirror at times. So when you do that, it's just a defense mechanism. I'm gonna deflect. Then there's no communication. Now the male can't open up. Now I can't tell you nothing. Now I feel like I'm guarded. I can't say nothing. If I do, it's a problem. You're gonna hold something against you. You're gonna do this and that. Now I'm just gonna be quiet. Now you quiet. You don't want to talk. You don't want to say nothing. Now it's a bigger issue. So it's as simple as that. I feel like it comes down to that, but that's gonna be the greatest conflict.
And what do you see in the future with like men's mental health? What do you see? Like, do you see it actually becoming a thing, or actually becoming a movement? Or do you feel like
Like it already is. I feel like it already is. I feel like it is because it's becoming more aware to everybody. Now, solution, I feel like that's going to take time. That's where it's going to have to be more prevalent in people's life. You don't have to speak about it. It's just like promoting anything, marketing, putting it out there. It's the more you talk about it, the more people going to hear it. And I feel like whether it's good or bad indifference, it's just putting it out there. Just for people to hear. You see it, you hear these stories. Just talk. You know, talk about it, put it out there.
yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I do feel like because you know all things take time. I do really feel like it's within men. It's hitting us different though, because we really like starting to become awakened with ourselves for real, like towards each other on some. You know, at first for the longest, like you know, us men keep stubborn type shit. Like, nah, we got this other. I felt like we at a point like, nah, dog, something got to give. So definitely got to change. I know for a whole fact, because at this point in my life, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? We there. You know what I'm saying? I'm 30. How old are you? 27. We there at the point in our life. We was always on no. We was always on some. We ain't got time for this. Now it's like, you know what I'm saying? That was on some like, bruh, like, don't come here with that for real, because like we don't want to get to tweaking, because we at the point where of capacity. I feel like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and at first I thought it was just all chat, like with the old heads, bro. When we not even, bro, we in the prime of our age right now. It's not even in the sense as we're old heads now. It's just to the point where the most important part of our life just started. And it's just the beginning. We thought the early 20s was something. That's crazy, and I ain't gonna lie. The early 20s, bro, a lot of confusion. Even though we a lot of confusion, even though nah, be bad, man. It's technical difficulties, you know what I mean? Be bad. But like I was saying, a lot of confusion. But then again, within the sense of knowing who we was at the same time, and it's just like the world ain't. Every single day is not what it's supposed to be or what it used to be. Like, it's for better and for worse, but I feel like they just messing with too much shit. Just messing with too much things, though. Like, everything had to do with the mental for real, and it strained us away from principles of morals for real. So like, every single thing is becoming technology based. It's like steering away from feelings, but even though people feeling some type of way, it's just like confusion. The best way I can put it. Like, how we sensitive, but then again, like, desensitized to the things that really matter for real. Like, and the things that we do talk about or touch base on is just like either a movement, kind of like a movement within a movement, but not really based on the things that it's more of the idea of things than the actual problem itself. Like, yeah, mental health for men is important and stuff like that, but what are we gonna do with it? You know what I'm saying? Like, get the organizations for real, like, you know what I'm saying? Go out and talk to people, you know what I'm saying? Do videos like this. All men speak up. Y'all have a voice for a reason. Even though that you feel like you're not being heard, do videos like this. You can't be heard in it. It's your platform. It's your way. Even if it's just, don't even think about, oh, I don't have a camera. I don't have this, that. I'm literally recording on my phone right now as we speak. So it's just like, if you want it as bad as enough, if you want it as bad as enough.
Nah, do
if
that
you want
shit.
it,
Yeah,
if you want it,
what you said.
if you want it bad
Do
enough,
that
do that shit, bro. You gotta start somewhere, my nigga.
You got the message, nigga. He ain't had to reiterate. He got the shit. Y'all caught it. Fuck that.
Nah, for real. You know what I'm saying? It's to that point, you know. I don't know where y'all at. You know what I'm saying? We millennials, you know what I'm saying? If you're a baby boomer, you got to get with the times. Ain't no more bopping and act like everything okay. You hurting in the inside, bro. You better speak your mind, bro. Gen Z, y'all better take notes from us millennials, because we
take notes on paper, not your phone. Get out your phone.
Yeah.
Just because it say notes in your phone don't mean you can't use no paper. Yeah. Touch Earth.
Take notes from
Touch Earth.
Take notes from us, bro. Because we in the middle. Pause. We in the middle, like, we know what it is to be, you know what I'm saying, living with wired phones, Dialing, you know what I'm saying? AOL music, you know what I'm saying? Not 8-track, that's way better. Cassettes, you know what I'm saying? VCR, walkie talkie, you know that. But then again, at the same time, we know the same things that y'all know too. You know what I'm saying? So we like young OGs, for real, as you would say. So it's just like, yeah, it's a beautiful thing if you do catch a Gen X or a baby boomer that's like on some Gillian Wallow too. You know what I'm saying? But we right next to y'all. We just like the big bros and stuff like that. So we gonna relate with y'all more than most of them because we're close within the age range. You know what I'm saying? So just
Come to a point, stop looking at folks like that. Don't look at us like that.
Alright, go on. What you got to say about it?
It's
go
the
ahead,
same
go ahead.
shit.
Take a
It's
platform.
it's just putting folks in a category like you're saying, like Gillian Wallow. It ain't gotta be nobody for it. It ain't gotta be nobody close. It's just something you come across. Like you gonna interact and relate to somebody. Like it's gonna be that. There's somebody in your neighborhood. You be somebody for it. But it's not to look at them like they too far disconnected that you can't touch that and you can't feel that too. It's just some shit. Like you're saying, it's just talking on. Ain't too much, man. Ain't too much to ask for.
What you got to say in conclusion of this?
Use your head before you lose it. Use your head. Stop going off ideas based off other people. Stop looking at the media. Stop looking at shit that was already put in front of you. It's easy to copy shit. It's hard to be yourself. I promise you. And that's why it's a lifelong journey. This shit ain't gonna take tonight. It ain't gonna be tomorrow. This shit, you gotta swing through this shit.
Just like that, bro. I gotta wrap this up because I'm running out of stories, money. Just like that. You tuned in with that word. This word.
So, out of here.
Yeah, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. So, alright, the first video was like 6 minutes, right? This minute.
This shit was going on. I
Yeah,
get you,
no,
nigga.
you good, no, this is what it's here for. This is what it's here for, man. Nah, for real, man. I ain't gonna lie, I mess with it, bro. This definitely gonna get a lot of traction, for real. We speaking in existence, bro. Hope y'all have a blessed week, blessed thing. I know I already said I wrapped up the video, but you know what I'm saying? Just like y'all know, man, we here. We here, bro. We here. We gonna be alright. We gonna be alright.